Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex with NBC 11 Live. Team 101, born to compete. I got the guy here, as I always call him, the smartest man in the room, Coach Downs, the man, the myth, the legend. Coach Downs, we are doing predictions. Let's go ahead and get it started. Camden taking on Val Daa. Hey, man, they about to swat some paint down there in South Georgia. Coach, who you got?
Well, I like my man, Shelton Felton, head coach of Val Daa. Todd Robinson, we talked a lot about him. Yeah. He a dual threat. I mean, he is like a coach on the field, passing for 250, 300, rushing for 150. But that being said, Camden County got my man Elias Williams, the #1 tight end in the country. He's so dynamic.
He's a monster.
I'm going to say on this one, based off the balance of Camden County, not being relied on any one person, I'm going with Camden County.
That's a good pick. Camden County, man. Hey, it's going to be jumping. Camden County, what's his name, Elias Williams? He's the real deal, 6'7", block out the sun, block out the moon, monster, can go get it. Coach, you can. It don't matter what play you draw up, just say, give him the ball, get him. That's exactly what he does. But Todd Robinson, here's what I want you to do, man. I want you to go into a dark place, You don't need no friends around, this week. You don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to stay to yourself. I want you to take your mind to a dark, dark place because that's where it's got to go. Because Todd, I'm riding with you, baby. Todd Robinson is going to help lead his team to this victory right here. That running game that they have is very, very good. And what's Coach Felton? Yeah. Coach Felton, look, this is a statement game for Val Daa. Val Daa, you're showing that you're back, Val Daa. Val Daa, title town, Val Daa. Val Daa always used to win, Val Daa. Whatever else, Val Daa. Val Daa, I'm rolling with you, man. All right, Coach got Camden County. I got Val Daa. Todd Robinson, hey, man. You're a fantastic player. I know you're going to have a great game. All right, doesn't matter who we pick. Make sure you show up for the ball game. All right, Coach, next game, Grayson taking on Newton.
Woo, that is always a battle. Them Newton County boys get it done. They always coach athletes. Coach Skelton down there, and one of my favorite running backs at All-State, Zion Johnson, he is getting it done. He is averaging 160 yards, actually like 170 a game.
That's crazy.
He is getting it done.
Yes.
But Grayson has not, they faltered that first game against Collinsville, but since then, they have righted the ship, and they've raised up, and they got jet propellers on that thing, and they are rolling. I'm talking about they're getting it done. They've actually changed quarterback last week. Deuce Smith played in Travis Burgess' place. He had 3 touchdowns. The passing game is rolling. They have 3 very, very good wide receivers, and we all know about the defense. My man Davis, I said his name first. No offense, Tyler, but they got the defense. They got the DBs. I am going with Grayson.
Okay, so here we go, right? You got young quarterbacks, both sides. Running game, the receivers are really good with Grayson.
Aiden Taylor, Alex Sanchez, and Jonathan Stafford.
The DBs are supposed to be great with Newton. That's what they keep saying. That's what they keep telling us, right?
Riley Drew, they got dudes.
They got all those guys. That's what we keep hearing. We keep hearing this, Newton. Newton at the beginning of the year, everybody was talking about Newton.
Oh, Adrian Cole, I mean, he's 6'3".
If everything hasn't been right since the A-Town stomp, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I brought it up. Who cares? Y'all back focused now. You tighten up. Everything's going to be right in Newton. Look, Benson going to be out there doing his thing at quarterback. Zion Johnson going to be doing his thing at running back. They're going to have all this. The cheering is going to go on. The cheerleaders going to be doing a great job. And all this is going to be for naught as Grayson will win this one. And I love everybody over there in Newton. Y'all know how much respect I got for you guys.
You about to say it.
Grayson is going to win big.
Oh, I knew he was going to say it.
Grayson is going to win. Rick is laughing behind the camera. I see him. Listen here, man. Grayson is motivated.
Don't listen to Grayson's rap poison.
Grayson is motivated. Grayson is locked in. Listen to me when I tell you. Coach, I've got a chance to know him. I don't want to act like we're best friends or anything like that, but we got respect for each other. Coach Brian, I know his message this week. Break him. That's his message this week. Break him. And that is, from a football standpoint, I think Grayson will do a great job.
I think we need to make a movie and have Coach Brian on there saying break him and with like a red lollipop.
I got Grayson. I got Grayson. Coach has Grayson. Look, doesn't matter who we pick. Make sure you show up for the ball game, man. Support both teams. Going to be a great game. It really, really is. All right. Thomas County Central taking on Lee County, another South Georgia game. Look, man, we're sending people down there. I might have to go down there. We might send the station down there. We might send Reg down there. We might send Coach Downs down there. Look, man, that is, to me, the biggest game in the state this week. They are about to get it on. Ooh! You ready to go? Me and you talked at the touchdown club. Cam Brooks, we go back. Let's go. But, Coach, you got it first, though. What's up?
Coach Fabrizio down in Lee County does a great job. Obviously, they got my man Usman. They got Weston Bryant getting it done at quarterback, throwing for like 200, rushing for like 100 yards a game. Greg Bassett averaging 11 tackles, 12 tackles a game. They're getting it done. And Jaden Upshaw, one of the best receivers in the 2027 class, outstanding. Thomas County Central, 6A state champion. He mentioned the Cam Brooks, Kendarius Riddick. They're outstanding.
Yeah. Brother, don't you do it.
Brother.
Don't you do it.
I'm not going against Thomas County Central. I watched them last year. They scary. Yeah. I know that the Yellow Jackets,
yes.
They coming down there, or Hornets, whatever they are, they that. So I believe they going to put that stinger on Lee County. So I'm going with Thomas County Central.
All right, Thomas County Central, you know how much I like you guys down there. I think Cam Brooks is the most underrated defensive lineman in the state. He is a monster, guys. And Jalen Johnson, Jay, you've been doing your thing, man. I know people aren't calling your name out there, but you're doing a fantastic job at quarterback. Coach Rogers got those guys going. I think they are, if you've ever been and watched a Thomas County Central game, the energy is crazy. But I'm going to go with that man over there.
I know.
Oos! I'm calling on you, baby. I think Oos plays out of his mind. Oos gives me 230 yards rushing, 4 tubs, and Thomas County Central goes down this weekend. I got Lee County, and I'm going to tell you why. Besides Oos, Weston Bryant. Did I get his name right?
Yes, yep.
Weston Bryant is playing lights out. I said this before. He is the most important player in 5A football this year. He plays at a high level. Lee County will be very hard to beat. I got Lee County. Coach S. Thomas County Central. Doesn't matter who we pick. Please show up for the ball game and support your team. I want it packed 30 minutes before the game. That's what I want to see. Packed 30 minutes before the game. It's going to be a great game. Show up for your team. All right, Coach. Here we go. Savannah Christian taking on Blessed Trinity. Who you got and why?
Well, they got some of the best players that we know, like David Jacobs from Blessed Trinity. He's a young DN. He's one of the best outside linebacker DNs in the state. Mm-hmm. Ed Dudley does a great job over there. They've been running roughshod over everybody. I mean, they lost a close game to Milton.
Yeah,
played 28-14.
Yep.
Savannah Christian, they got Zoe Smalls over there rushing for 170. I mean, look, he's like
killing
DeAndre Swift killing out there. They got 2 of the best defensive linemen. They got my man LaDamian Guyton and Elijah Griffin. They are like yielding like calculator. What is that? Pi 3.77777
something like that. Yeah.
Hard to calculate how much they not giving up. Oh, I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one and say Blessed Trinity because of the strength of their schedule. Because so much is on Zoe Small, they're not throwing the ball. But Blessed Trinity, they got more to balanced team. So I'm going to go with Blessed Trinity on this one.
Wow. I like that. You know what? You kind of almost making me rethink my pick in my head because you are right. Blessed Trinity's been playing some great competition. They've been in the wars. They've been in those battles. It's going to be a heck of a ball game. You know, they got Hail Mary Jesus in the end zone. They got a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's okay. It's all love. It's all love. Ain't nothing wrong with me saying that. You got a whole bunch of good stuff going on. The Jacobs brothers playing defensive line. Dawson and David.
Great.
Fantastic. And they find a way to put up points. Don't know how to do it, but they find a way to put up points and they do it. Now, with all that being said, Zoe Small ain't playing no games, guys. All right, and that offensive line is, to me, arguably, not the best, but arguably the best offensive line in the state of Georgia. Obviously, Langston Hughes is in there, Cass is in there. You got some really good ones. But that is a great offensive line. Jordan is going to be phenomenal. Brown is going to be phenomenal. And the rest of the crew, they're going to do good. Here's what I get. I like Savannah Christian's defense just a little bit more.
You know that Keith Brookins' son is on that team?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, Keith Brookins, former Falcon and Georgia Tech legend, his son's on that defense. Yeah. He's an outstanding player.
Well, there you go then. There you go. All right, so I'm going to go with Savannah Christian. Coach is is going with the blessed troops
The
of
blessed
Trinity. He's going with blessed Trinity. It's going to be a good game, guys. No matter who we pick, please show up for the ball game, man. Pack it 30 minutes early, buy at the concession stand, do all that good stuff, man. Enjoy the game. All right, Coach, last game. Here we go. Okay, last game. Westover taking on Peach County. Who you got and why?
Well, Westover done flip things over like I would flip this table. I ain't gonna do that, Rick. Don't worry about that.
He's coming. It's coming.
I'm going with Peach County because they're consistent as a program, consistent offensively and defensively. I'm going with Peach County because I don't want to be riding down that dark road from Columbus to Macon. That's a dark, dangerous road, and I believe Peach County is dangerous. That's why I'm going with Peach County.
Man, I tell you what, Westover, phenomenal what they're doing this year. Keon Thomas, I want to make sure I say that name, quarterback at Westover. He's been playing really since his freshman year, and he's doing a good job. Class 2026 player. Good job by him. Although, hey, look, I went to school down there, Fort Valley State. I know what Peach County can do, and a guy that I want to call, I think he's so underrated. He's undervalued. Coach Westbrook. What's up, Fi? Hey, man, great job you've done when he was at Warner Robins, and now he's doing a great job. He had to go down to Peach County and do his thing down there. He has them playing at a high level. DJ Hudson looks good at quarterback, and so I'm going to roll with Peach County. It's going to be a great game. Look, guys, doesn't matter who we pick. Make sure you show up for the ball game. Buy out all the concession food. Buy some programs. They still sell programs. Yeah, buy those.
Everything's digital now. So
it is. All right, guys, make sure you catch us. NBC 11 Live, Team 1-1, Friday night after the game. Of course, we're Born to Compete. Me and Coach Downs, the #1 segment in the country. Take care, guys.